Hello again, and welcome to day 2 of the 12 healthy days of Christmas and a Happy New Year. And this is our second episode in a series of 12 episodes, which are giving us a chance to bring 2013 to a very special close and to open up a floodgate of possibility and happiness and joy for the best possible year of our lives in 2014. And what we're doing in today's episode is covering some of the basic concepts of integrative nutrition that when we apply them to our lives can produce a whole new way to look at our lives, and thus naturally giving us kind of a whole new room to take new actions and to have new insights in our lives. And I think what I'm going to do right now is just a quick aside. I'm going to try doing something which I haven't done in my other videos, is taking off my glasses. Now, the funny thing about this is I have to trust that you can see me just fine because I can't see you as well as I'd like it to. But what I noticed was in the video, there's like this glare coming off my glasses. So again, these episodes are completely uncut. This is just you and I being together in a room together, exploring new ways to take our health and our happiness to the next level, to create well-being in our lives. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into the idea of primary food here. Thank goodness I can see this board. And so here's the idea of primary food. So primary food is one of the main concepts that you'll find in the Integrative Nutrition Health Coaching Program, which is a training program, a certification program that I have gone through, and I'm just at the tail end of here. And I wanted to think about, all the things that I've learned over the last year. How can I share these ideas and give them back as gifts during a time in the holiday season that's all about giving? So primary food is this concept that's it's a very simple concept, but it's radically changed how simply I can look at the most important areas of my life. So I want you to imagine primary food is this big circle. And we'll be going more in depth with this when we get to the circle of life exercise. But primary food, I want you to think about it. It's not, this idea of food is not what's on your plate. And we will be talking about what we call secondary food. But primary food is like the areas of our lives that are most important, that give us that kind of aliveness and joy. And, can also be a source of some suffering if we don't address some things that are important to us in those areas. And the main areas are relationships. So we got relationships, we got our spirituality, and we have our career, and then exercise and fitness, like moving our bodies. So relationships, perfect thing during this holiday season, focus on the people around you, because some of us, be honest, are not going to be focusing too much on what's on our plate. We're just going to be taking what there is at the holiday parties and at the family dinners. I know a lot of us are going to be doing a Christmas feast tomorrow. I'm not encouraging us to go unconscious about what we eat. However, the people around the table, we have a chance to focus on having some healthy, happy conversations with those people around the table, if at all possible. We all got baggage in our relationships, but it's like a chance, these holiday season, being together, it's a chance to put down the baggage and to kind of be able to say those I love yous and the I care about yous and the I thank you for this, I thank you for being who you are. Those are the kinds of things that are at the heart and core of our relationships being fulfilling. Spirituality. I'm a big proponent of meditation and journaling and gratitude journaling and doing the things like meditating together in a group. In the Buddhist traditions, we call that a sangha. Those are the things that I do that give me a connection with what I call the Great Spirit. Everybody has different beliefs and different concepts of what spirituality is. Some people have no relationship with spirituality, but they have a great relationship with people and community. Whatever that is for you, that gets you in touch with like the bigger sense that there's more to life than just me or just what we can see. Then there's exercise and fitness. Just before this video, I did my 4-minute workout, which I have posted videos of the 4-minute Tabata workout that has helped me go from a 41.5-inch to 37.5-inch this year. And I'm a big proponent of finding exercise that works for you. Just like diet programs, there's all these fitness programs that you think is what's the right one for me, and that person's doing it better than me, and you can get lost in the world of kind of comparison. And no, finding a fitness and an exercise program that's fun for you, that's doable in your life, that is something that's super important in the area of primary food. And then the area of career. Do you find that what you're doing is what you love? And if it's not, what do you love? How can we support each other to be pursuing our passions? And that's a great question, because you got to pay the bills, right? And then this area of career doesn't just have to be connected to your job. It can be your passion. What are you passionate about? Because as a health coach, someone who's committed to having the quality of our lives be as just magnificent and exquisite as possible, what I found is me pursuing my passions and supporting other people in doing the same can be a huge source of health and vitality. So, relationships, spirituality, career, passion, exercise, and fitness. This is the primary food of our lives. A lot of times when people think of, okay, when I get to the end of my life, what kinds of things will I be happy about having accomplished? And a lot of what is in these areas of how are my relationships? Did I pursue my goals and dreams? Did I take care of myself? And did I feel connected to the larger sense of what life's about, with spirituality? These are some of the things that are most important to us. So in the integrative nutrition model, it's called primary food. Our primary food that feeds us in addition to what's on our plate. And a lot of times, we'll get more into this in terms of when you're making changes, and when you're making changes in how you eat, your relationships, your sense of spirituality, your exercise and fitness, and what you're doing for your career and your passion can make a huge impact in changing your eating habits. Give you an example. My dad had a stroke about 10 years ago, and he recovered fully, and he changed his eating habits dramatically. And he started going to get support around his eating habits, and then he started having salads and whole grains and healthy proteins. And we've always been a family that's been pretty committed to health food and healthy eating. I was raised that way. But there was a whole nother level of rigor on really focusing on the healthiest of foods. And we'll talk more about that as we get into the integrative nutrition food pyramid. But my relationship with my dad, seeing him model that healthy eating, our relationship inspired me to try more forms of healthy eating. If you're super busy in your career, there's figuring out healthy ways to eat on the go or not. If you exercise and do exercise that helps feed your body, sometimes you're less hungry. So you can see how primary food starts to relate to our secondary food, which is the food on our plate. Okay, with that, we're going to bring this day 2 of the 12 healthy days of Christmas to a close. Thank you so much for watching the Nutrition with Noah show. I hope that this information has been valuable to you and worth your time, and I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. Have a tremendous day, and I can't wait to celebrate the new year with you. Take care.